Hi, I'm Jale. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general collective reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus signs from the 15th to the 30th of November 2020. This is a general collective reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. If you feel like this does not resonate with you, check other aspects of your sign, your chart. It could be that another video resonates more. Let's have a look. Let's have a look here. Spirit, what can you tell me, please, as a general theme for our Geminis from the 15th to the 30th, please, of November? What is the theme? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Oh, we've got Judgment, got a decision here. And the Devil card. So there's some kind of energy of... Yeah. There's a decision around some toxic energy and or an addictive behaviour that's going to be closed out here with the World card. Very good. Very positive energy here, guys. It's always good to see. I feel like you're definitely closing something out here that is going to be beneficial for you. Let's get some more cards. Sorry about this, one sec. We're going to get the cards falling down here, one sec. Right, let's have a look. So we're going to get some more clarification on what exactly this is going to involve for the Geminis. Take what resonates, leave the rest, guys. If you feel like some aspects resonate, then great. If not, okay. Let's have a look. Spirit. From the 15th to the 30th, please, of November. For our lovely Geminis, what is the theme, please? Okay, that one shot off the other side of the table. What is Gemini's theme? Okie doke. Dunk. We've got one here that's fallen. Oh, there we go. Okay, and then we've got, I'll call them out as I see them. Okay. We've got here the ocean. So a lot of purging going on here, a lot of cleansing and healing. We've got the village. Could be other people involved in a situation here. Could be sort of family, friends, co-workers. The father, so possibly masculine energy here and or connection to a father figure. We've got the maiden, so again a feminine energy, and then the ring, commitment, the mask, which is, it can be someone that's not being honest about their feelings, and the temple, which is the body, the home even sometimes. Let's see, where are we going with these cards? Yeah, let's pull some moon cards actually, that's a good point. Right, let's use the moon oracle cards. Okay, Spirit, for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, what is the theme? 15th to 30th. So we've got the altar in reverse. Something's not being honoured here. Yeah, this is Virgo energy. Something is not being acknowledged or honoured here. Someone's not acknowledging a certain energy. And then we've got the black moon water isolation in reverse. So someone's possibly maybe pretending that they want to be alone and they don't want to be. Or they're sort of trying to come forward and it's not authentic. Could be an addictive pattern of behaviour here, but we've got visitor as well, which is Gemini and Cancer energy. So you've appeared in your own reading here. And then again, it could be some, why do I feel like unexpected visitors? Do you guys have a lot of unexpected visitors here? Why do I feel like people randomly showing up to your house, like as in, not in a weird way, but as in like family members and friends? I don't know, that just popped in my head. Okay, let's see, Gemini. But it's like, I feel like there's an influence in this almost. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Yeah, wedding rings. Wedding rings. Union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. And then we've got stabbed in the back and the bottom of the deck. That's a little bit intense there. Heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. Wowza. Wowza, guys. Thank God I'm not in that situation. I'm saying that, I'm using that very loosely. Because obviously if this is you in your situation, I'm sure that's extraordinarily difficult. Now maybe you're sat in there thinking, well no, this is not equating to my situation. Then say take what resonates and leave the rest. There's a greed element here with this, because I've got the pig here that's come out, and they're talking about greed. Why is someone holding on to something at the expense of all else? Is how I want to put it. Someone's holding on to something at the expense of all else. Yeah, like the devil. We've got floral leaf clover, great good fortune. We've got the axe, forces working against you. Wow. And then we've got the boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. And then fox, shrewdness, resourcefulness, especially in business. So, yeah, it's like, wow, this is intense. There's a lot of energy here that's working against something. And it's kind of intense, if I'm totally honest with you. It's let me pull the archetype cards as well, actually. Let me see what else is going on here. Curious. Yeah, let's pull the archetype cards here. Okay, Spirit. What are Gemini people? Gemini. What is the theme from the 15th to the 30th for Gemini? What's the theme? Wow. So we've got the Queen energy here. So it says, radiates the regal feminine, uses her benevolent authority to protect others. Innocence, purity and redemption suggests a special connection with the divine. Lovely. So there's a very pure childlike energy here. Okay, that's beautiful. What a lovely energy. So there's something here that's again, you've got probably a very strong energy of, you know, sort of this connection point of, maybe there's a bit of lower energy, but there's also this beautiful divine energy as well here that's showing up in the reading. Yeah, there's definitely, again, could be children involved, and there could be a situation with a father that's got children or is about to have a child. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Spirit, what can you tell me here for the Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, please. 15th to 30th. What is going to happen for our lovely Geminis? 8 of Wands is communication, and the 5 of Cups, movement, communication. This is communication for the feminine here. Where I think there's going to be some kind of insight where there's a disappointment or a closure of a situation where there could even be a child involved that someone's having to make a decision over, where it's like, what do I do? Do I choose? Who do I choose? What do I choose? But there's a closure here. There's a guilt situation that someone's on pause with. They don't quite know how to act around the situation. There's someone's trying to become, there's a greed element here, right? And someone's trying to release that greed element, but so someone's trying to almost like hold on to something that is possibly not for them, and they're saying release the burden with that. And then we've got the Nine of Swords, but there's a fear behind that. Again, could be this judgment, the world and the devil. So someone's trying to close out a cycle here with this. And we've got the Five of Pentacles, which is emotional loss, with the Three of Swords. So someone's closing out a cycle because they're making a decision that's for maybe the benefit of a child or as a family environment. Yeah, there's something karmic in this. There's something karmic. There's a karmic justice here based on what someone's actions were. There's karmic justice based on someone's actions, and because of healing is needed. There's a balance that needs to be repaid. There's too many elements in a situation where there's a competitive element here, around a situation of a love interest. Yeah, so there's been almost like a cutting ending here where someone's had to maybe put their foot down about the situation because maybe there was too many people involved, or it was getting too complex, or there was too many influences. So someone came in and closed the situation out. But we've got the Wheel of Fortune, so that's about to reopen again. That's about to reopen again because there's this this moon, this secret. There's this secret influence. There's the hidden, the unknown. And again, with the Ten of Pentacles, there's like a secret connection, a secret kind of interlinked point between two people that maybe, let's say someone's deciding about maybe having a child, or maybe to do with the children. It's like they don't want to leave this person who's got a child because there's a guilt towards leaving the child. And then maybe their divine partner, who was not in that situation, said, look, you know, I feel like you need to make a decision here. And because that wasn't made, that person then stepped back for that person to understand what they're going to do. Possibly, okay? There's definitely movement here. There's definitely someone stepping forward. And I feel like it's an action because of the fact that within that stepping back and that Wheel of Fortune, which is a turning of events, someone possibly makes communication because they feel like they've been left out in the cold. So they possibly then restart up that connection again because they don't want to lose it. We've also got the King of Wands here, and there's indecision about how to move forward with this situation, basically. And yeah, again, it's to do with the child. There's definitely a child possibly involved. And if not, then there's a truth that comes out. There's a truth that comes out. Yeah, which is to do with a family situation with this Ten of Pentacles and the Star. So there's a healing situation around a decision that's being made, that again affects a long-term future of all the individuals involved in this. But it moves, the Wheel of Fortune turns. So for example, we've got cards falling off. For example, we've got the Hierophant. So this is a lesson here. It can also be commitment. And with the ring, it feels like it could be commitment. Possibly a commitment is offered to possibly someone because it's expected. But then with the Wheel of Fortune, it changes again. With the Page of Swords, we've got someone trying to understand the truth. So something shifts in the situation for them to retract an original offer. Yeah. There's indecision though about what to do. There's major indecision about what to do. About do I stay, do I go, do I offer this, do I stay with the child, do I stay with the mother of the child, what do I do? So I think what happens eventually is there's someone's trying to work through a solution to this, where the father and the woman involved, they can come to an arrangement, possibly maybe to have even the child and then but not to be together, or how that's going to work, because I feel like someone's leaving the situation here with the Fool, right? There's definitely a choice still to be made with the Lovers. So the choice hasn't been made yet. There's still no choice. But someone's leaving. Someone is leaving the situation. Again, with the Judgment and the World and Devil, yeah, there's no balance in a situation. There's no balance. Yeah. Yeah, this is someone's moving on here. Someone is absolutely moving on. It's like Six of Swords, Chariot. Let's see. The masculine is deciding what to do about the situation. It's like there's a love, there's an interest in this child, because obviously there's a child, but it's not what they want. And so they're having to go within and understand what they're going to do about the situation and what exactly the resolution should be. Because it's not being, yeah, look, they can't see what to do in this situation. They don't know. Emotionally, they've got to try and walk away from both situations in order to understand it. They're trying to work out an arrangement with this person with the child whilst offering their love to the person they want to, because I feel like the person with the child is not who they want to be with, and the person who, that again, is not in the situation or the relationship, they want to be with that person, but they're not, again, they're trying to decide who. What do? They can't decide who. Yeah. Wounded warrior. Wounded warrior. They think that by settling into this situation, it's the easiest thing for them, and therefore it's going to be the right decision. Eek. There's a very fast movement. That we've got a tower moment here coming in as well, in amongst all this. Knight of Pentacles and Three of Swords. Yeah. Finally, someone does get an offer within the situation, but it's going to take some time throughout the month. There's going to be a lot of processing during the month in this scenario. Someone's trying to work out the future in this situation. What is the most, I don't know why they're doing this, but someone's trying to work out the most abundant, profitable future. It's not about love. That's how they're trying to do it. They're trying to gain clarity via what is the more profitable, and they're detaching themselves so they can try and work out what is the right decision. There's definitely some kind of reconciliation here, but whether or not it's with this one with the child, or because I think they feel connected to both. They feel connected to this other person because there's a child involved, but there's another connection point with this person because there's feelings. They are not letting this other person go though. So if they stay with the mother of the child or the father of the child, whoever it is, they are not letting this other person go. They want something fair as well. Let's have a look what they're going to do. Yeah, they're not. They're prepared to stay and fight for this connection that they are going to lose. Again, it's around the child, because I feel like they're going to stay with this mother figure for, yeah, it's fear. They're scared. They also don't know how to have a connection authentically. They feel like they're being rejected, but it's like they're not seeing it clearly. It's like they feel they're being rejected, but they don't realise that they're hanging on to a situation that they're not closing out, and so by default this other person's feeling a little bit left out in the cold, and then they're taking it personally. Let's have a look. Let's see what they're going to do. Okay. They're trapped in their head. There's a closure here, an ending. Eek. So I'll have a look at outcomes, but it already feels like that it's going to be, the decision is going to be made around what they think is the right decision for the child. So if it's a pregnancy, it looks like that's going to be swayed, if I'm totally honest with you. Okay. Okay, what is the outcome from the 15th? 15th to the 30th. What is the outcome? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. 15th to the 30th, the outcome, please. Okay, so there's a closing point here. There's definitely a close. I think they're going to end up resolving the situation with the child and possibly walking away from that. Yeah, they're going to end up walking away from it. They're making a decision to they're coming towards, I think it's the closure of the yeah, they're closing out the situation with this mother of this child, and they're coming towards their person. What is the outcome? Wow, these cards. Yeah, there's no emotions there. There's no emotions. They're having to move forward on that. Yeah. Now this is the thing. I feel like what they're gonna do is I don't, if it's a pregnancy, I don't know if it will go for full term. This pregnancy could possibly be a termination. And again, please don't misread what I'm saying here. I'm not. This is not my time. I'm not here to judge anyone. If I'm being told that information, I'm going to tell you. So before people start getting offended by what I've just said, people have a right to decide for themselves, okay? And if anyone is offended by that, then we are not closed-minded individuals here. People have a right to choose this, so in my opinion. So people get triggered by me saying that, but this is not my, I'm not their life, so I don't have a right to judge that, and I'm also listening to my guides. So if this situation doesn't come to full term, we've got a couple of options here. I think there's going to be someone moving on here, but I think what's going to happen is they're going to close out possibly a child situation and then rebuild something. Okay, so it's like, it's not to say that they're going to suddenly run away from this other person, and it's not to say they're going to suddenly run towards you. It's just that the child situation is going to be resolved in this element, right? But there's going to be arguing. 100% there's going to be arguing. Yep, emotional loss, guilt, with a choice still between two people as to what they're going to do. Still a choice between two people, and this is the thing, they still haven't decided what they're going to do yet. So the child situation will be resolved, but as to what this person wants and is ready for, they haven't decided. That's the issue. They have not decided. What is the outcome? So there's definitely a manipulation going on here. There's an ending and a turning of events. Definitely some kind of secret that's going to be revealed here. What is the outcome? Yeah, it's definitely not closing out either option. They're definitely not closing that out, but there's definitely a resolution within the child situation. There's also definitely someone in the situation that's manipulating things a little bit here. And then we've also got people getting involved in the situation to push the situation in their favour as well. This is another thing that's not great, you know, just way too many people involved. Yeah. Yep. I think if there's a third party situation, that information is going to come out. I think that's what's going to happen. I think it's going to become very obvious that there's a third party that's involved, personally, from where I'm looking at. Yeah. Very much so. So again, it's like there's still things up in the air here. It's like there's a decision here, but there's one element that's closing out, but there's more energies that are still being carried through. What is the four-leaf clover great fortune? I think when someone steps away from the situation, they'll get... Yeah, I think there's definitely going to be some blessing in here. It's like if you don't get... so we've got wedding rings here over and over. What is the wedding rings? There's definitely commitment coming. There's definitely commitment. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of different options here, and again, it's centered around a child. There's definitely a lot hidden, but there's also some very negative energies and influences to this. I feel like someone's like hijacked this whole situation a little bit, and again, it's like there's a greed element here. Someone's trying to hold on to the wrong things, and there's been a bit of a turn of events. Again, a child's now become involved, and even if that situation is resolved, I don't know. For some people, there is definitely going to be a commitment offered in this situation, and for others, it's going to remain open, but the child situation is going to be resolved. There's healing coming as well, though, within a competitive situation. Yeah. So again, if there's a child involved, then I feel like, again, if it's a pregnancy, there'll be a termination from where I'm looking at. Yeah, there's a loss here. I think as well there could possibly be some people choosing a karmic in this situation. I'm not going to lie. I think this is some deep stuff. Let's have a look. Okay, what can you tell me, please, for the outcome? What can you tell me for the outcome for Gemini, 15th to the 30th? There's no communication, and I think, let's have a look, it says getting together. So one party is going to be, they'll be disconnected, and the other party, there'll be a movement forward with a commitment. Yeah. There's definitely a closure of a situation here, and it looks like a relationship is ending. And again, someone's made the decision here to close out something permanently from where I'm looking at. It could be to do with a child, that they decide to kind of go with that, and therefore they have to, you know, they feel they can't, at the moment, they're not able to move out of that, and so that's their decision they make. For some of you, it's going to be, like I say, the child is going to, obviously, there'll be a closure or resolution with the child, and then there's a still indecision around the parties involved and who's going to choose who. Okay, guys, this was your reading for Gemini. Hopefully that's been of some help. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscription. I appreciate your following, your subscribe to the channel. Thank you, I appreciate you. Until next time, guys, have a wonderful month. Take care. Bye.